But you can really learn a lot about human behavior watching sports. Like baseball. I don't even have to describe it. Now, how does that get started? For instance, when you watch tennis, they don't do that. When you watch football, they don't do that. And they're wearing ballet costumes in football practically, they're so tight. But in baseball, they do that. Why? Where does that happen? You know, somewhere in the route of becoming a professional baseball player, you got to do that. Only in that sport. Isn't that strange? And then you talk about chewing tobacco and stuff. They don't do that in hockey. Probably a good reason for that. But football has the strangest culture of all of them. Because in football, when a player makes a good play, it's perfectly acceptable for one of the other players to haul off and give him a whack on the fanny. Now you gotta wonder, how did that get started? Here's all these big tough guys, 250 pounds. Who's the first one? The very first time. Good job, Bubba. And can you imagine Bubba? And how did it catch on? Billy Bob sees Bubba, that's a good idea right there. Next touchdown, I'm using that. And then if you watch real close, there's a lot of rules about that whole thing. For instance, it's totally acceptable for one player to butt slap another player. And occasionally it's okay for the coach to do that to another player. But never have I seen it okay for the player to do it to a coach. Nor is it okay to have any of that kind of stuff going on with the refs. Not to mention the cheerleaders.